Well, they say if you cook on electric, you shouldn't be allowed to go to the grocery store. And if you come to Nashville and can't find great music, you just simply don't know where Printer's Alley is. How do you like that segment,
I like it a
Mr.
lot.
Baker? Printer's Alley in Nashville. And, man, I'll tell you what, you want a good time and good music, that's the place to go. There's the race leader. He's looking to make it 3 out of the last 4 and 2 in a row. Johnny Sauter, the class of the field right now in this series.
Yes, but Joey Clanton in the 83, just as it looked like everybody had kind of settled into a race pace, has picked it up a little bit and closed down less 5 car lengths now between first and second.
St. Amant shuffled back to third, and Cope rides in fourth in the number 25 machine. He won that qualifying race, the last chance race last night, just to fight his way into the field, and now he's up with the contenders, having his best night of the season. Lost the control of the car and went out from under him. Now with Sawinski on board, we are. That's number 8, just to the right side. And the spotter says you're clear. So both of them get through all of a sudden. Just a little bobble, that's all they need.
Yeah, and Butch Miller now looks to the inside to put him another spot. Oh, little contact there, and around he goes.
Johnson's going to go into the wall. Butch Miller popped him out of there, number 52, trying to follow through on those that had gone before, Stewart and Sawinski. This time there was contact, and there's Andy Johnson from Nashville, Tennessee, a newcomer to the series, at least in terms of this year, and he's going to be parked backwards. Whether they can get him going or not, we'll just have to wait and see.
Good thing you can see him taking the steering wheel off. Everything's fine with him. He's moving around in the car.
By the time he got up to the wall, it wasn't too much of a hit, just a little kiss. There it is.
There's Butch Miller right there, and they make contact right there, and you can see the back of the car coming around. Johnson fighting to hold the car. Chris Wimmer in the 05 going low.
Robbie Pyle,
everybody gets by. One car incident there, but wow. At that part of the racetrack, if you get touched, just barely.
It's kind of a lazy turn on a warm spring evening in Nashville, Tennessee. And
that's a hard hit, though, on the driver's side there.
You bet it is. Lazy turn that ends a little violently, and he's going to have to get some help. His driver's door pinned up against the wall there. All within contact of each other. It is a 10-car race, although spread out perhaps a third of the track between them. But there's a long serial, even behind Tuttle. We got Wimmer and Stevens. All those people, we came back to green, the top 13 in line behind the pace car, other than the one guy at the front that needed to get past, were the top 13 spots in the race. And here they come again. Here comes Cope down underneath Gary.
He's wanting to make a fly job, but he can't quite get out there. Now he does take the spot away and moves up, takes that preferred line, drives right back down to the middle part of the racetrack. Gary St. Amant slides up, and Butch Miller's trying to get by now.
And Miller may have him down on the low side as they cross the stripe. 221 laps are done. And Miller, I think he's going to make it stick off 2 onto the back straightaway. So Butch Miller picks up 5th, and St. Amant moves back a little bit further.
Good run from the center part of the corner, but not this time. I don't believe he's going to be able to hold him off.
On the back straightaway, and Clanton swings down to the left side real quickly as a little debris flies up between the cars there as they wash through. And now Clanton wants to go along and take 3rd.
And Mike Cope looked in the mirror and said, uh-oh. It's going to get a little warmer in the oven right now.
Yeah, a couple of blue cars are about to lock horns, and you would think as Johnny out to the wall is Stewart as he drifted up. I don't know that Clanton went with him, but Stewart whacked the wall big time, just up behind the rear spoiler of Joey Clanton. I don't think Clanton even got to the wall, but he was awfully close to being taken there.
Well, the whole front end on Greg Stewart's car was just sheared away. You can see it laying on the racetrack. That is the entire front end from the left front all the way over to the right front in front of the car there laying on the racetrack.
So immediately the yellow is displayed by Tom Powell on the flag stand, and the pace truck is dispatched to gather up the field with Mike Cope still on the point. Here it is.
Clanton tries to take that line away, and he just, quite frankly, took the spot and ran Stewart up into the outside wall.
Of course, Joey has been fighting to keep his car off the wall on several different instances here in the last 100 laps or so, but that one he was protecting his position.
Well, you can see right here, Clanton gets into the throttle right there. You can see the sparks fly, but right here he thinks he's in front of him and just makes contact and runs him into the outside wall. He thought he was by him, but he didn't quite make it.
So Greg Stewart obviously takes the worst of it. Joey Clanton stays on the track, in the third position in the race. Cope the leader, then Sauter, Clanton, Sawinski, and Miller as we look at the tail end of that wreck one more time as the 33 car retires from action. And there he is, Bob Dillner.
Very, very emotional down here. The crew getting up and cheering Greg on for throwing the helmet at Joey Clanton. A tough move up there. Alan Massagill, crew chief of Greg Stewart. What went on?
I tell you, Bob, this Vortec-powered Pontiac was pretty good tonight. We had us a rocket ship. We're real good on old tires after this restart here. I think we'd have waited a little bit. We could come on there at the end, but Joey run us up in the wall there on the back chute and tore my car up pretty bad. And I don't know, I guess that's about twice this year. Greg's probably going to get him sometime or another. I can fair you warning. I don't know what else to say.
Oh, Alan Massagill's smiling, but you know he's very aggravated inside there.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I think you said just about everything you needed to.
And as you can see, that's not a little fellow right there.
No. Take another look at it. This will be at race speed as it unfolds. Well, there's the helmet. The cooler coming out.
Oh, he's going to throw the cooler now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Had the cooler along for the cool suit. He was offering it to Joey to use the rest of the race. By on the straightaway, and Cope had to do it through the corner. Joey Clanton also doing it pretty much on the straightaway. 1, 2, 3 remains the same. 297 are done. 3 laps, less than 3 to go.
I can't tell you what a great job the 25 car there, Mike Cope, has done tonight. He had to go into a qualifying race just to get into this race, and right now running a very solid second.
And he didn't start in the front in that qualifying race. He came from the back to win that darn thing.
Well, anybody that knows him knows he's absolutely a winner. Any place down in Florida, he's just absolutely a legend.
White flag is out as they move down the straightaway, and Cardesi has spun and hit the wall on the inside as they move on through him. Is the yellow flag going to come out? No, the white flag still being displayed at the front straight. Here comes Johnny Sauter as he comes down through the corner, and he has taken his checkered flag.
He said he wanted 3 wins this year. Well, he's lived up to his dream, but I got a feeling he's going to win more.
Yeah, I mean, he's on a roll right now. That's 3 out of the last 4 and 3 straight podium finishes. He's not just a contender for Rookie of the Year anymore. He's a contender for the championship.
Here's Johnny. Johnny Sauter rocks the Music City here in Nashville with his 3rd victory in 4 races. The water flying down here in Victory Lane. An incredible run for you, Johnny. And you know what? You said your goal was to win 3 races. Well, you've done it even before the halfway point.
I'll tell you what, I just first and foremost want to thank the good Lord. He's been with me all year. This GM Vortec-powered Chevrolet Monte Carlo AP Plasma and everybody at AP Performance, awesome pit stops tonight. Just can't say enough.
Incredible run for you, and check this out. He gets the Gibson guitar just like his brother did last year here. Johnny, you think you can play this for us?
Maybe have to invest in getting some lessons or something, but this is sure really sweet. I just love it for the whole Sauter family. I got to say thanks so many people here quick. Willwood, Brakes, Left-Hander Chassis, Pro Shocks, everybody that's helped us so much, and I forgot to mention them in the past.
Well, Sandy Hang mentioned that 2 other Sauters have won here at Nashville. Johnny makes it 3.
Racing in 2001 has completed every lap. 2,300 laps run this year, and he's done them all. ASA Racing has a long way to go before a champion is crowned. Next up, it is I-70 Speedway, then Toledo. Take a look at the rest of the series schedule down through the end of the year. Johnny Sauter is the winner in Nashville, though, and that is the latest exciting chapter to have been written. For Buddy Baker, Bob Dillner, and Sandy Hang, I'm Chris McClure. Thank you for joining us on this short track attack, and reminding you, join us in Odessa, Missouri for round 9 that comes up in a couple of weeks. We'll see you then. So long, everybody.